Hello everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another College Football 25 Dynasty Mode Series video, continuing our journey as the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats. So we are now in week 2 of the 2024 season, and we have a huge SEC battle versus South Carolina. So we are sitting 1-0, took down Southern Miss in week 1, and South Carolina is sitting 1-0 on the season as well. I'm going to do recruiting to start this episode, and we'll probably do recruiting to end the episode and make sure our prospect list is the way we want this. So I'm not going to cut out any of the recruiting or anything like that. So I will leave timestamps for you all in the description so you can just skip around wherever you want. If you want to go straight to the game, you can go ahead and do that. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and you can check the full playlist in the video description below if you're looking for more episodes. And also, I have a Road to Glory career mode series on the channel as well. Check that out. The career mode series has been so much fun as well. But it is time. Let's take a look at the top stories of the week. This is the huge one. Clemson took down Georgia 27-24. What a huge win for Clemson. Like that's an incredible way to start the season. And you can take a look at this. Texas is the #1 seed right now, or the #1 team in the nation. You have Michigan, who's sitting there 7th. And that's who plays this week. Texas against Michigan. That is a big time matchup this week. And then last week, you had Texas A&M take down Notre Dame 21-14. 14-ranked Texas A&M, 16-ranked Notre Dame. And then we have a matchup of San Jose State against Air Force. Air Force and San Jose State are ready to kick off conference play in Colorado Springs. This is cool that they have this there just to kind of keep us updated about the major things around the league. Okay, so let's go ahead into recruiting. We don't have very many hours left to spend. We spent most of them at the end of the last video, so we handled the scouting there. Let's take a look at what we have here. So we still have 5 other targets we can add to the list. We have 45 hours, a total of 20 scholarships offered. Okay, let's see. This running back I feel like could be really good. Trayvon Drayton from Ohio, elusive back. We're #1 on their category, and we've already basically sent. We have the scouting going on right now. Like you can see the time clock. We have 40 hours on most of these players right now, and we're sitting in the top 3 of a lot of these. Now there was one where we were 6, right? This one, Oscar Badushi, and this is the left tackle from California that I would love to have. But look at Cal on their list. You have Washington, Oregon. This is going to be a really tough one to actually move up. I mean, you can see where we are in the list. We're in 5th, and wow, we need much more to get up there. But would love if we could maybe somehow pull this one off. Maybe the DMs go really well. Maybe we invite them to a visit when we crush our opposition later on in the season. Probably too early to even start invites. We're really on Kenneth's list. Look at this. Kenneth Ajayi, quarterback. We are well up there. Bowling Green, Kentucky, nobody else going after them. Let's take a look. I always hit the wrong button there, but let's take a look at their scouting. Ajayi is 90 throw power, good throw accuracy, 77 speed. That's just fine. This could be a solid quarterback. You know, we're going to have Brock Vandegrift for probably another year unless he just dominates this season and goes into the draft, right? That could be a really good steal. I'm actually going to move this player up on the list. I do want to go through and reorder this at the end of this video. So that's what we'll do when we scout a little bit more. See who else we have that we can add to the list. We have 5 targets left. So what I'm going to do is go by top prospects. I'm not going to worry about the pipeline, right? I'm just going to take a look at the rankings here. So, of course, I knew we weren't on Franklin's list here. The #1 recruit in the nation. It looks like there's a competition. Look at all those major schools down there. Miami's at the very bottom, but they are battling for Franklin. Probably not going to be able to land Franklin. Run stopper. Now, left in Flanders. This was one that we had, right? Yeah, this is one that we have on here. So we actually have them on our target list. The 5th, if we could land them, we're 3rd. Ohio State 1st, Penn State, UK, Purdue, Wisconsin. From Ohio, their deal breaker is Coach Prestige. That would be amazing if we can get Pat Flanders. The good news is we have that defensive lineman who's from Lexington, Kentucky, right? So we need to lend that one. We can't mess that one up. That would be insane. So a lot of these have been locked out. Here's one that's not locked out. Championship contender. Well, do I got a score for you? Right? Oh, we're not even close on their list. Okay. And we may be late to some of these. Tim Rooks right in here. We're 2nd. From Westerville, Ohio. That is a big time recruit right there. If we could land that 5-star right in, that would be amazing. So those need to be high on our list. Those need to be very high on our list. And this is a left tackle that we're probably going to lose out on. Probably going to be disappointed with that one. Flanagan, right outside linebacker. They just basically have made up their mind that they want to go to Clemson. I mean, Clemson went all out for them, didn't they? Alex McCracken. That's a great name. That's a wide receiver we had looked at before. So we're going to have to go probably a little bit further down on this list. There's Berryman, who I have high on my list. We're talking about, like, at the top. Tennessee. Are we not even in the top 5 anymore? Okay. It's not in our pipeline, and Tennessee is going all out. That's not ideal. What else do we have here? Grimble, defensive tackle. Clay McCaleb. Full name. Ray Acoin, that's one we are looking at. We are number 1 on their list, the 35th ranked recruit. That's a big one. Ole Miss is trying hard to land them. That would be amazing if we can pull that off. Now, actually, right outside linebacker, 4-star. Championship contender. That's us, definitely. From California, I don't know if I'll add him to my list. Let's wait on that. We got Keenan Malik, wide receiver, physical tendency, 6'2", 205. Does not have us on their list yet. That doesn't mean we can't move up. Now, we're not moving up on this player. Brett Redmond has basically made their mind up at Wisconsin. That's for sure. This free safety is one we could go after. So I'm actually going to add Ricky Addington to the list here. We're going to add Ricky Addington. We'll scout him. And I also want to add that right outside linebacker here. I think this might be one to add to the list. We might not pick them up, right? These are just ones to complete our recruiting list. Addington, free safety. We got them. We got Schuster. Probably not going to land Schuster. I mean, it's early in the season, right? We could fight for some of these. Jamie Connors is basically going to Florida. This one could be free safety. Run support from Austin, Texas. Jamison Cons. They've kind of made up their mind. Not going to get them. Marquez Velder, left in from Knoxville, Tennessee, has basically made up their mind as well. Defensive tackle, Jared Baer, run stopper, 6'6", has not made up their mind, isn't in their top 8 yet. Let's maybe open some conversation on that player next week. We have a wide receiver, Soto. I believe we looked at them. They've made up their mind, basically. Cornerback basically has made up their mind. They're almost in the top 8. Could we sneak in there? Yeah, I mean, it's very possible, right? And I keep saying we've lost our ability, but that's not true. Let's go for Soto. Deep threat, wide receiver. Michigan State really wants him. Oh, I don't know. They've already offered as well. Patrick Udiz, power rusher, 6'5" from Georgia, has not made up much mind. We're going for that defensive tackle right there. I feel like this recruiting, just like it always used to, that's going to lead to a lot of heartbreak, right? When you have that recruit who you really want and you don't land, it's heartbreaking. Drayton is going to be a big possible halfback in the future. Maybe even move him to slot receiver as well. You never know. Deep threat wide receiver Mitch Garrett from Alabama. Deal Breakers championship contender. Well, I got the team for you. Welcome to the Kentucky recruiting board. So that would be the last one. I think we have a good class looking up. And we'll reorder this into a better order. But we have 45 points to spend. So let's go ahead and scout some people. Why not? Oh, this is another one who we've been locked out, right? DeAndre Hussein has locked us out. We were 6th. All right. Go there to Michigan State. We'll go ahead and remove them from the list, which opens up another spot. Wow, we better get to work. I mean, y'all can see this. We're dropping. We're dropping down the list, so let's do some scouting. This is open. Kind of. Kind of. Chauncey, let's go after Chauncey. Let's go ahead and scout. I don't know if I started out scouting great in the first episode. Ooh, this is a really good player right here. Good speed, good coverage. That's a nice 4-star cornerback. Will we be able to get him? We will see. We're going to try. Berryman has basically locked us out. It's pretty sad. I really wanted Berryman. You never know. We still got plenty of time left. Here's that wide receiver, the deep threat wide receiver, 6'2". I definitely want to scout them because I want to see what their speed is. So that's all we can scout. Catching 80, catching traffic 78, and release 79. Mitch Garrett could be a good wide receiver. As long as their speed is in the 90s, which they're deep threat. So I would hope they're pretty fast, but you never know. Okay, so there is the recruiting, and now it is time. South Carolina coming into Lexington, Kentucky today. We need to have a big-time game. Got to limit mistakes, not have any turnovers, and find a way to shut down South Carolina. I'm so fired up for this game. SEC play starts today. 84 overall Kentucky versus 85 overall South Carolina. They have 85 offense, 86 defense. We have 84 offense, 85 defense. It is time. Uniforms, I think I'm feeling today. I'm feeling the chrome helmet. I'm feeling actually black jerseys. And we're going to go all black today. We're going to go all black jerseys. And we're going to go black shoes, chrome helmet. That's the uniforms of today. That's what's going to give us the win today against South Carolina. Let's do this. Get your 1-times ready. Whatever you need for energy today, I'm going to need all that energy to take down South Carolina. This is a huge game.
Welcome to Lexington, where the sun shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. What we have in store for you today, a clash between a couple of SEC teams that could have season-long ramifications. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Beautiful night here for football in Lexington, Kentucky. We're taking the kickoff.
And the Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Wildcats return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to
I like the play call. I like this a lot.
He gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. In a competitive conference like the SEC,
Let's go wide shallow cross.
If you want to chase a championship, really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
Yeah, this is a huge game.
Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Back to throw, it's Vandergrift.
Let's go, Brock.
And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
I tell you, I'm liking the announcers this game. You know, I may not talk very much, but the announcers are doing a great job. Like, I love the commentary so far this game. This huge SEC matchup.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes
Let's go
on,
mountain stick nod.
Gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
Mako, okay, I'm looking first read, of course, Dingle. Second read is Macklin underneath, and then I'm looking at Key to the right.
He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time.
That works too.
Keeps it and gets past the chains. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that.
Let's go inside zone.
He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick them up and put them down. And
this environment is fantastic.
Too,
like,
so
they knocked it out of the park here with Kroger Field and Big Blue Nation.
Power football with the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
You know, I'm going to go slot fade gun. I love that slot route. I love that slot route towards the sideline. If they're not open, we either hit Key underneath or train them in the backfield or throw it away.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass.
Or that.
He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
The commentators are great. I'm going to go option here. Got to make a good read.
On the option.
It's not open.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Great outside contain. The outside linebacker played that to perfection. What are you going to do, right? That was just great defense. Let's go gun smash cross. 2nd and 13. We need to gain a few yards.
After that last play, 2nd and 13.
I find myself panicking too much in 2nd and long. You don't have to get them all the next play. I need to slow down, play smart, not make big mistakes.
Looking for a man. It's Vandergrift. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack.
I like level sell.
Play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
Yeah, so my advice after the last game to the quarterback, Brock Vandegrift, avoid getting hit. Stop taking those big hits like last week. Brock took some hits, especially when he really didn't need to. So limit some hits. Let's not get too much wear and tear.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Gotta give
He was
the
open.
defense credit on that play, taking everything
Come on,
away,
Brock.
forcing the incompletion. Now it's
That's
decision
not a
time.
hard throw
4th
to
and
make.
short, and you're in field goal range. What do you
Was
do
I
here?
wrong on the input? Do you all know? Did I overpower that or like mistime the hold? Was it too far into the red? And he threw it behind him. That's not a good throw whatsoever. That's really an easy throw for Brock. We got to kick the field goal though. Well, can we make this? Let's call a timeout. Let's think about this. I'm terrible at field goal kicking. We missed 3 extra points last week. So there's no shot we're kicking the field goal. Listen, trust your quarterback. I trust that Brock can make a better play.
Get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game.
Levels concept again. Same play.
On 4th down.
And I'm actually going to change. Actually, I like it. Here we go.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The completion well past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
I tell you, I'm nervous.
Easily within field goal range there, but they don't
What a
feel
play.
like they can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
College football is back. This game is absolutely fantastic. And yeah, we want 6s, not field goals. Here we go.
Looking for room. It's Trainer. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
How you all feeling about Key across the middle? I'm looking at Macklin first, but honestly, my main read here is Key across the middle. Watch the middle linebacker, watch the safety.
To throw, it's Vandergriff.
Beautiful.
He's got it down the middle. The ball squirts free. And he coughed it up, and good thing he got it back himself.
What a great
Hold
job
on
by
to the
defense,
football, Key.
securing the wide receiver, getting the football out, getting it on the
He took
deck,
a
and
shot.
daggone it if it didn't
Oh
bounce.
my, he
Right back
took
to
a
the
shot.
offense.
They're about to exhaust their opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. Quarterback checking off.
Slant, and we're going to change Brown to come across the middle on an in. And there we go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down.
Perfect read.
Grab on the left. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
I like the play call. That was a great read on that last play. Good read, good hot routes, changing up at the line of scrimmage. Brock Vandegrift getting the job done.
They go to the ground. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8.
I really like the Z spot.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Big Blue Nation showing up tonight. Fired up out there. I'm looking at Key and Macklin.
He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from
Block,
pressure.
block.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
He's got such good awareness.
Look how close.
He does a good job of feeling the rush.
Way to fight. Wait, that's a touchdown.
Your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it.
That's a touchdown.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
That's a touchdown. Knee was not down at all. Knee drops there. I don't know from that angle. You got to make a call, though. Our first challenge as head coach.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge.
Dingle's got to make a better block.
We'll see if he needs that timeout later.
You know, the tight end has to make a better block. Are you kidding me? Like, You got to make a better block. That's a tight end out there. We've had wide receivers make way better blocks than that on the run. Get your head turned around. I know he thought we were throwing it to him, but...
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll use the running game on first and goal.
Yes! Kentucky scores!
Kentucky.
The offense goes as he did, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
What a drive. Play calling, I feel like you all are proud. I feel like you all are proud of me. Great decision making.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
In practice this week, made sure our kicker knew that they needed to make extra points, not miss. So, key distinction.
Plays on the scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
Let's go, baby! Wow, I love this game.
Almost
Kentucky
ready to
football,
kick it away
baby.
after scoring the touchdown.
Hope you all are enjoying this series as much as I am.
He'll
This
bring
is
it back from
fantastic.
inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So South Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time.
Yeah, I gotta
As we take a
watch
look
their
at
running
our
back.
Impact players for this game. David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team,
Punch
but they gotta
pin,
step up
a
and make
pinch,
plays in
buck,
the field.
0.
Keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step
We
up
were
in
in
big
run
games
stop
like this.
defense.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
I agree with those fans there. Hands in face, like what is happening? You gotta tackle. Good blocking though, but yeah, some of you pointed out in the last video that I ran too much cover 6, and you all are right. I got a little too carried away on
They'll break
defensive
the
play
seal on
calls.
this quarter here on first down.
Need to be a little bit better.
They'll give it to him again. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks
Cover
want
3.
to crank the tempo. Off the play fake on first down.
Let's go.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a play by Weaver.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
J.J. Weaver, senior left outside linebacker, not getting faked out at all, crushing the South Carolina quarterback. Let's go Tampa 2.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The sure hands, it's Brown.
Tried to get a hit stick in there, did not get a good one.
Was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy
Let's go Hardaway! Hurry up offense into an interception.
He had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Let's go, baby. Now let's capitalize on it. That's a huge turnover for South Carolina. Huge mistake there. They rushed it up to the line. Hardaway read that to perfection. What an interception. Let's run the ball. Let's go inside zone.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
I'm looking at Macklin across the middle. Maybe Brown Stevens or Barryon Brown.
On the run, it's Vandergrift. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a connection.
Did he catch that?
But he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love when QB.
Barry Brown, baby.
Because
What
as
a
soon as he breaks the
catch.
pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run.
That was
And I might come up.
fantastic.
Those big plays can be
Throw
made
was
down
not
the field.
perfect.
Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Barry Brown having a
First down from the
season.
43-yard line. Leaves it with the running back.
Kentucky,
Try the middle of
you know,
this
in the
stout
Mark
defense,
Stoops
and
era,
they
we're in the
rise
Ryan
to the
Gamer
challenge.
era now, but in the Mark Stoops era, Mark Stoops is great at beating South Carolina. So we need to continue that.
But how about this linebacker coming downhill, making a physical tackle in the hole?
Mark Stoops no longer the coach, but he left a legacy of beating South Carolina. And we got to beat South Carolina, continue that legacy for Coach Stoops. Fake handoff across the middle, try to get the defense to bite. I'm looking at Macklin and Dingle.
Off play action.
Nope.
Using his
Throw it
legs
away.
to buy some time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
I really like the new throwing mechanic as well. It adds a unique challenge to it. It is not easy.
Throw it away and live to play another day.
And you can tell the difference of it in when your composure's lower as well.
Really give you a shot of momentum.
I've noticed that in the career mode series on the channel where Rhett Gamer, Ryan Gamer's brother, is a quarterback for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And when your composure's low, when you're cold, it is so tough.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he scoots
That's a
away
big
to the
side first down.
and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really
Single
good
back,
job
center weak.
getting the first down and getting down, because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
So I'm looking at a run to the left here. We got we got the tight end pulling, or kind of not really a pull, but they're getting downfield to the left to make a block. It is a pull for the
They'll
guard.
run it on the counter.
But that was a double pull.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Coaches always
Slip
harp
screen.
about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Okay, 2nd and 3. A little screen might throw him off. Just if it's not there, I may need to take a sack.
Back to pass, it's Vandergrift. A little screen to the running back. He's right there to stop him. But the
I
quick
almost gave
throw
up that
catching
first
to give
down.
them the first down.
I almost ran backwards. I did run backwards. I was trying for a fancy juke, just never juked.
It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Yeah, I mean, the commentator's right. When we're getting as many first downs and running the defense so much, they're getting tired. They can't stop us right now.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain.
That back had nowhere to go.
I just had to say they can't stop us right now. I always got to say something.
Coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
How do you all think about Dingle out here? Dingle go out for a touchdown, possibly hit Key for a touchdown as well. One time for the touchdown right here. You drop one times if you're new here. Across all the sports game career mode content, you say one time out loud or drop it in a comment, good things happen. Here we go.
Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody
You all are
would
like,
bail him
are you
out,
sure
like a
about that,
tough
Ryan? I
rookie.
dropped it one time.
Not going to be so
Uh,
lucky this time around.
You sure?
Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real.
Where was our
This
offensive
quarterback is now
line?
gonna have to play
Our
with a
weakness
clock
is the
in his
right
head that's
side,
going on
and
just a little
what
bit
is Brock
quicker.
Vandegrift
He's gotta
gonna do?
better.
Like, we had no time. This replay breakdown here, we have to take a look at. And we have to watch the meltdown on the offensive line. We did not have any time whatsoever. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. They're right there. I mean, a lot of people say 1, 2, throw it, 1, 2, 3, but it was a play action. We're not going to be able to get the pass off that quick. That's the problem with the play action. I thought it would work, but our offensive line, look at the meltdown. Look at 73 and 52. Remember, our weakest spots are on the right side, and they both just defenders made great plays. They both spun out, broke through the line, and Vandegrift at this point had 85 open, but honestly, if we throw that, it's an interception. With the way Dingle's running there, that's an interception. Across the middle is an interception. Right there, 7 is an interception. And yeah, every throw would have been intercepted there. So all you can do is really take the sack. You can't get up in the pocket fast enough to get for the first down. But yeah, took the hit, made him fumble. That's a great strip tackle. Look at this. That is a beautiful strip tackle from number 91. That's it. That's perfection right there. That's how you play on the defensive line. That is not how you play on the offensive line. Not a great play, but wow, that's heartbreaking, actually. Shake it off. Come on, Kentucky.
Standing when to get rid of it.
That's so frustrating. Let's not let it fluster us. Let's go over saw blitz. 3-4.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field.
Fans, get fired up. How do we get them pumped up?
Moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense.
Can we get the fans fired up?
Part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the
Made a big-time read there.
Bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
3rd and 12.
Front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football.
Cover 3, hard flat.
When you get the ball and you get clocked.
Our fans are fired up now. The screen is shaking.
Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Starting to feel a little pressure. At the 35, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one.
What was number 42 doing?
Bad news for the defense. They gave up a first down on a scramble. Good news, though, they got a lick on that quarterback. That is a dream shot for anybody on defense. So, yeah, you might have made a good play individually. Good job, bud. Attaboy.
I need to settle down. Settle down. Let's go cover 3 sky. I'm going to be a linebacker. Make a play. Come on, Kentucky. They're trying to wear us down.
Sweet cut there. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
South Carolina trying that hurry up on us. It's working right now.
Running back searching for a hole. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
They're wearing us down.
Will snap it on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half.
They are wearing us down. I'm going to go cover 2 invert.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
2 minutes left in the first half here. 7-0 lead for Kentucky.
He's going to pass. He's got his man.
That's a hit.
One of the most difficult things about this slot receiver is his shiftiness and his athleticism. He's very, very difficult to tackle after the catch.
I feel like the cover 1 hole may bite them in to think we're man if they watch the safety. No, they definitely know where we are. I mean, thinking we're zone.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks.
Which I think we could change our coverage shell, right? Secondary show cover 2.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Unloads to the right. Got it. And the
He fumbled. He fumbled. Harrison. Yes. Kentucky football.
And the unthinkable just happened. Through the offense, you're trailing in this game late in the first half. You're trying to be aggressive.
Yes! Christian Story stripping the football.
There's an opportunity for the opponent now.
Did that ball? Let's take a look at this. Was it out before the knee hit the ground? I think it was. It's close. That ball is so close. They should challenge that. 100%. Oh, we still got to play football.
Back out onto the field. That last drive,
They're not going to challenge it. I think that was close enough to challenge, but
yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making
it was like a bang play.
Win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better.
Because that's a play you have to challenge. A minute 11 left, fighting the clock here. But yeah, you got to challenge that. Like, it was a bang play. It looked like the knee and ball left kind of at the same time. It's hard to see.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
No, we shouldn't call a timeout. Let's not get carried away.
The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces. And
there probably wasn't enough evidence to overturn that anyways because it was so close.
And then the pass rush, they win up front.
That's spoken from a Kentucky fan, though, and the head coach of Kentucky, right?
Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Obviously, I think it was a good call.
He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Can't quite make
you have to put that there, though. You can't risk throwing it an interception.
He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
I'm looking at Key on a
quarterback change
straight down the field, bang.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Going to try to get it himself. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
They're calling a timeout because they want some more time. Let's go chip corner strike.
These guys, you put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Unloads to the wideout.
He was slow off the break. Did you see that? He got hung up, and he didn't stick his route quick enough. And I was reading that he was going to. That was so close to being perfect. That was so close to being a touchdown. You all realize that. Now, technically, he still beat him off the break because the DB slipped a little bit. So if we throw that a little bit behind, or if we wait a split second, but football is one of those games, you get close to the sideline there, we see the defender coming, we have to make a play quick.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. A low line drive and not his best work. And this punt will be down just
That's
on the
embarrassing.
other side of midfield. Time
no big plays.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Campbell. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way
Let's go
to get
Storm
more points
Brave
on the board
one.
before the half. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
We can't let them score. We're going cover 4 drop. Not allowing anything deep. Okay, they're going to kick it. So
the holder will put it down on the right hash. A 33-yard try.
Yes! Big Blue Nation coming in clutch. Big Blue Nation, everybody. Making it tough to kick. Love misses the kick right. 0 points for South Carolina in the first half. You talk about a defensive battle today in Lexington, Kentucky. That's incredible. Yeah, we're gonna nil it.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense
going to halftime.
To take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
This is what you expect.
One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a
Hear that?
fun one from Lexington. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
I love that he mentioned old Commonwealth Stadium, now Kroger Field. Love that. So we could do this. Defensively, amazing. We're time and attack, amazing. Offense has been amazing. 13 minutes versus their 2. We are shutting them down. Let's lock it in.
Teeing it up and ready to go here in the second half.
Big Blue Nation showing up tonight. They always show up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
This game is amazing. Like, play this game. If you like college football, this is a must play.
And hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know
that's our
exactly
best cornerback over there. Can't make a play. Let's go cover 3.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep.
Let's be Matthews.
By the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just
Tampa 2.
And make it an easy passing catch.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
I didn't get the play call out quick enough.
Quarterback strolling away from heat.
Make the play. Number 9 didn't have enough speed. He should have dove, though.
The Gamecocks want to move quickly.
This quarterback doing a lot of good decision-making on that last play. First off, nice
wow, they're
job
playing
extending,
quick.
but then understanding what the coverage was.
I read that, just didn't get over quick enough.
I can go get this myself, and finally,
I made a good play to get over there.
I'm going to take care of myself, too. I'm going to slide. I practiced this all week.
Can South Carolina settle down?
We got a fresh set of hands.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
I read it, just couldn't get off the line.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Let's let Walker do his thing.
They'll try the run. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Quick tempo here for the offense. Give to the running back.
Let's go, Walker. I missed a tackle there.
A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's
defense chance. Come on, make a play.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
He should not have slid there.
Second to avoid
didn't want to fumble or get hurt, but I'm telling you, he could have juked me out.
Going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Lexington, Kentucky is loud tonight.
Studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Buffalo went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Bulls always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the
Who did Buffalo win?
And Kevin Connors.
Who did Buffalo beat? I missed it.
Sounds like they had a good one there.
Sounds like Buffalo had a big win. Clemson up 42-17 or 1. Oklahoma State beat Arkansas. Barely.
He'll bring it out. It's White. I know he thinks he can house
Bowling Green beat. Did I see that correctly?
Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the
Did
field.
that just say Bowling Green beat Penn State?
Premium Jesse and
Or did I read that wrong?
Seems like
They
it could switch
did!
the momentum of the game.
Look at
Yeah,
that
Reese, for this offense, it
upset.
just feels like they just haven't been
What?
as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that you get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices.
That's audible
going,
to a
and
run.
Something can start to build.
Hey, you can't overlook anybody. Looks like Penn State overlooked Bowling Green, and Bowling Green came into town, won 25-24.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Or maybe it was an away game, but no, I think it was in Penn
It's so
State.
important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
I'm looking at Key here first, possibly Macklin over the middle.
Looking downfield, it's Vandergrift. Trying to get
Great
to it.
pass protection.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off.
The game plan
slide.
here for
I love
Kentucky.
the slide at the end. Don't take a
Running
big
the
shot.
game, right?
39-yard
Like
line, it's first
running
and
the
10.
ball, getting the running game going, and just controlling everything. That's what we're doing today.
On the ground.
Nothing
It's
fancy.
Payne. And how about that interior defense?
That was
stopping the
ugly.
run
Let's
for
go tight end angle. One of my favorite plays.
Man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need
There's
to
a
push
couple
up
of
front.
great
They
routes
gotta
here.
move those defensive
Brown,
linemen out of the way. At least
Cadis,
create a
and
hole
Key.
so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Coming after it. Trying to
And
make
that.
magic on the scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just
Hear that?
knows where the defense
I don't panic. I
isn't.
usually always
He's able to
panic. I
attack
haven't
that
this
space
game,
with
though.
his speed and get a positive play.
They'll leave it with him.
What a block by 62. Burton.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Let's not throw a pick. I know I probably shouldn't throw here, but I think they're expecting a run. Could even do a play action. Let's do it.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running
Let's go
backs
double
because
cross.
They're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Now, I actually think that Brown might be open there on the outside to the left on the post route. Macklin will be coming under. I'm looking at Macklin first, but I have a very close eye on Brown here.
To the air, it's Vandergrift. He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up.
That's one that looked open until you saw the safety jump
Yeah, that
right
was good
back.
Defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long.
So,
really good defense.
yeah,
You could spin on the other side.
that's one of those plays you can tell I'm used to Madden. I'm used to the defense not responding in that quick a fashion, and that really threw me off. I saw my eyes lit up that it was open, but no.
Staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming.
That's the Lexington, Kentucky hero there. Dane Key.
First down, they'll spot it at the 22. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open.
Look at that.
who
That was
you
all
trust the
trust.
most.
I just
Yeah,
threw it
it's
up
not
there
about
to
the
him.
X's and
He
the
waited
O's,
on it,
it's about
came
the
back a
Jimmys
little
and the
bit for
Joes,
it.
and when my guy's
Beautiful
better than
play.
you and I get you matched up out
Beautiful
wide,
play.
And I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he broke one
Yes,
tackle
come
the way to a
on.
solid pickup there.
And as an offensive coordinator, you don't need the perfect
Inside
play
zone.
with this guy as your running back. He's going to make the play perfect for you because he makes everybody miss. Spin moves, hurdles, stiff arms, speed, whatever it takes to move the sticks and score touchdowns.
No audible.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Everybody talks about DBs.
Bad
talks
juke.
about dropping in coverage and not being physical. That DB begs to differ. Great tackle coming up, playing physical like a linebacker.
Okay, let's get up into a pass formation, pass play first.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
Easy inside zone, first down to the left. Center's got to make a good block. 62, it's got to make a good block.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Beautiful. Almost
And the
fumbled.
Wildcats get enough for the first down.
That is how it's done on third down. It's no doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
You all can tell how bad I want to win. I'm so focused right now. I'm feeling good. No life stories today. I'm just having a good time trying to win a football game right here. It's tough being a head coach here of the Kentucky Wildcats. Inside zone.
They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down.
First and 10. A minute 13 left in the third.
Brought down at the 7.
They were trying to strip it. Okay, I need a drink here. Got 30 seconds left on the play clock. Okay. Z spot.
Going to work in the red zone. They can pick up the first down without getting it into the end
What
zone.
about tight end across the middle on an in hot route?
Quarterback will audible.
Change their stilm a bit. Wait, what did I just do? Oh no.
Looking to throw. It's Vandergrift.
That's touchdown. He went in. The middle linebacker tried to help out with the slant. Outside open. Touchdown.
Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Big Blue Nation showed up. These Kentucky Wildcats showed up under their new head coach, Ryan Gamer. Huge game. It's not over yet. There's plenty of football left.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
You know, I can't talk enough about how good the gameplay is here in College Football 25. Like, this is fantastic. I know you all can see that by watching it, but like when you feel how responsive the movement is, like how you feel like you're in control of all your movements and in control of the games, and like it's so good. It's fantastic.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes with the return.
Special teams. There's rumors out there that Jerry is helping out with special teams. Jerry's typically Ryan Gamer. He was the defensive coordinator for the Seattle Seahawks. He's the assistant defensive coordinator. He's helped a lot for this game plan today. But Jerry needs to get on him on special teams.
Start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Oh. What's the camera doing?
They'll run play action. Turns it loose deep. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and
it was open. It was open.
End of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead.
It should not have been open, but it was. This is a rushing offense. I am not one to run the ball very much. Usually a pass-heavy offense, but you do what you need to do to win. Let's go pinch Bucko. Put the blitz on him.
Third down play to get the quarter started.
Stadium pulse is maxed out right now.
Going back to the well, another deep ball.
I read that perfect. I almost picked that. What a diving try there from Christian Story, the senior out of Alabama. Watch this play. Amazing.
I say go for it.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away.
That's a huge play, too. I broke through the line as Walker. Walker does not have a sack this game yet.
Kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds.
Game management. Game management. Run out the clock. Play our game. Let's go, Jet. Mountain halfback swing.
Last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making
What a
some
broken
changes. I'm
tackle.
bringing in more big bodies.
That was
I'm playing
amazing.
more
PA
aggressive
crossers.
towards the line of
This is
scrimmage.
not
I
smart.
not
What am I
gonna
doing?
let them have that
Run
kind
the
of
football.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. On the ground, it's Traynor.
You all were probably shaking your head when you saw me call a pass play. Like, settle down, right?
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff.
It's part of our
really
offensive coordinator's
challenge
game
your
plan here.
offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
That's exactly right. That's what we've been doing this entire game. Why stop it? Gonna let some clock run out.
Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right.
Good
And he
read.
was able to
Outside was
run
broken
through
up
one
early.
tackle,
Cut it up.
Still only a modest gain.
3rd and 2. Let's line up for a pass play and take a look.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down?
Okay, let's motion to Brock Vandegrift. Brock, look to the sideline. Thank you, Brock. Let's do inside zone. He's got the call.
They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down.
Okay. This is a decision time. You know, modern day metrics would say you go for this. But we're up 14-3 with 6 minutes left. Our defense has been amazing. Okay, let's line up like we're going for it here. Let's go recent plays.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it
No.
again? They'll
Timeout.
immediately call timeout.
We got time to think about it. Well,
They already have a comfortable lead. Up
Trust
by
our left
multiple
offensive
possessions,
line.
But they're going to
Trust
go
them.
for it here on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground.
in the SEC, sometimes you take a risk if you want a big
You
win.
have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff. here.
Let's
Your
go,
offense is on
Kentucky.
the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep
Hey,
this
we're an
thing
aggressive
marching.
coach. What can we
Keep
say?
the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
What do I always say? Do you want to win or do you want to lose? There's an example of saying you want to win. Yeah, could it have cost us the game? Maybe, but it didn't.
From the gun, the ground game. They're trying to send a message with
Hold
this
on to
running
the
game.
football.
He stopped after a pickup
Can we
of
tell
4
them to hold on to the
33.
football?
At this
Conservative
point in
ball
the game,
carrier.
The offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
You know, South Carolina going into this game after last game, probably thought we were going to throw a lot. Over 400 yards passing. We've switched up our game plan. South Carolina cannot get anything going. Hats off to our defensive coordinator, though, and assistant defensive coordinator, Jerry.
Stopped a gain of 3. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try.
They're looking to the sidelines for Ryan Gamer to get the call. Gonna run a stick audible. Hot route here. Gonna hot route to Key across the middle on a slant. I'm looking at the tight end or Key.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Beautiful.
Catch in the middle. It's Key. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
We're just outsmarting this South Carolina defense today.
A similar situation with a lead like this, they'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but Not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Okay, our offensive coordinator really wants us to hit him with the play action. And I don't disagree. EA dagger, you cross.
Didn't get much on first down. It's
Looking at Cadis.
Trying play action. Got out of trouble and throws.
Stay in bounds.
To the sideline, it's Trainer. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
We are playing some football today. This might be the best coached game of a football game I've ever coached. Like, good play calling offensively and defensively. Good decisions in stressful situations. It's not over.
Picking up that first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
I think Coach Stoops, in the Mark Stoops era at Kentucky, I believe he only lost one game to South Carolina.
Situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven.
Ryan Gamer era here. Can we
on their side of the field, nice
be undefeated against South Carolina?
Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down.
I know Scoot out there. Scoot out there here in the community. Scoot is a huge South Carolina fan. Scoot, you know, we came to play today.
From the gun, running back gets to give.
We came to play today. Get in there.
Touchdown, Kentucky. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Smash mouth football from the Kentucky Wildcats today. Old school football. And just running all over this South Carolina
They'll
defense.
try to add another to their lead.
Amazing. Oh, no. The ball traveled almost as far backwards as forward there. That takes a lot of talent.
Fellas, it's a final now in one of the more intriguing
Our kickers
games
missed
of the week,
4
that
extra
notable top
points.
25 clash.
So if you're new here to football, if you're coming in from my other series, you're new to football, you're not supposed to miss extra points.
One that really should instill confidence within this program.
Cover 4 drop.
Unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys.
What is Jerry having the special teams do in practice? Jerry, can you have them kick field goals instead of baseballs?
He's got an open man.
Like, can you have them kick actual footballs instead of baseballs? No telling what Jerry has them do. In the MLB The Show series, Jerry will have Ryan Gamer hit golf balls instead of baseballs. I mean, it works. Ryan led the Cincinnati Reds to the World Series, so.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all
Walker,
week
get
long.
a sack,
You're watching
please.
it throughout practice, you think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense.
I'm so happy right now. Like, I'm on cloud 9. Not only because college football is back and this game is amazing. We're about to beat South Carolina.
I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football.
Let's calm down. It's not over yet.
Running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger.
Let's calm down. Ryan, settle down. It's not over yet.
The aerial assault continues. Throws to the wideout. Just a bit of a misfire there as they
That was close.
can't make the connection.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game.
Let's throw him
They
off
knew
with
they
the cover
And
2
let's
man.
hold on just a minute here as the
Oh.
officials are going to have a second look.
Booth review.
So the officials take a closer look and the replay
That's a
booth
catch.
will overturn the call.
That's a catch. Good Booth overturned.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. To the air, it's Sellers.
Number 3 could have picked that ball. Did you see that? He just wasn't looking. He didn't have his head around.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Yes.
pressure gets
Was that
there.
Walker? No, it wasn't, I don't
Goes
think.
at the 18.
Somebody from Nevada has the top receptions this season. Graham Jr.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield, unleashes one.
Yes!
And it'll be intercepted
Maxwell
in the end zone.
Hairston.
A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing
Take
the
that,
ball
South
from
Carolina.
Just like that to make the INT and almost put this
Yes. We have a couple South Carolina fans here in the community. I've seen comments of somebody was saying they're going to lead South Carolina to a national championship. So I can't remember the name. I know, like, I know the name right there.
Kentucky
Like, I
has it
can
back
see
in
the
the big
name.
blue
I know
offense
who
takes
you
the
are.
field.
I know who you
They're
are,
in
and I'll
command
know
of this
when I
game.
see
Now
your
let's
next
see if they try to
comment.
rub
But
a little salt
I know
in
you're a
the
big.
wound
We
or
have a
pepper
lot
the
of South
getting it
Carolina
up.
fans out
Yeah,
there.
and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it.
I always know
Keep
Scoot's
chugging.
big South Carolina. He's a moderator over on the Twitch channel, and Scoot keeps us in line. He keeps us all in line. He keeps things going.
Because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting
We just get to
downhill,
run out the clock.
making the good run.
What a beautiful
Great job
thing.
finishing with his pads.
Let's keep running out the clock here. You know, what a day. This was a perfectly coached football team today. This was an not only perfectly coached, the team played fantastic. Offensive line, amazing. Running backs, wide receivers, our defense, the entire defense played exceptional. This is how you win SEC football games.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Victory formation.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Listen to the band. Let's go. Give it up for the band, everybody.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
They knocked it out of the park with this video game. The presentation, the commentators, like this Dynasty mode, we are at the beginning. And wow, I had high expectations.
And it looks as if
This
the
game has
offense will
exceeded
just
those
take a knee.
expectations. And already had extremely high expectations. Just fantastic. Like, this game, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true, I feel like, for all college football fans. What a game. Kentucky beats South
This
Carolina.
is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You know, Brock Vandegrift played a very good game. But for him to get player of the game, I don't know. But one thing I do know, the Kentucky Wildcats are 2-0 here to start the season. I believe we have Georgia next. Yeah, I believe we have Georgia, but Clemson beat them. You know, Clemson beat them. So if we beat Georgia, we'll have to coach an even better game next game if we're going to take them down. But Brock Vandegrift got player of the game. He played great, but I think that our running back probably should have got it. So our rushing, we had 45 rushes, 202 yards, and 3 touchdowns. That's what Kentucky does. Kentucky, past few seasons, more than a few, has been great at running the football. And That's Kentucky football right there. You all, those of you that watch my content in Madden, you know that I like to throw the football and I need to run more. This was a game where I did run more. So you love to see that. But what a game for this Kentucky Wildcats team. And really made no mistakes out there. Brock Vandegrift, 11 for 17, 106 yards, no passing touchdowns. As we take a look at rushing here. So Vandegrift did have that huge touchdown early on. That's probably why he got player of the game. Actually, yeah, never mind. I forgot that. Of course, Brock got player of the game. I forgot about the key runs that we had throughout that game. That's the reason we won. You think about those key third downs, huge runs that Brock had. 14 rushes, 72 yards, 1 touchdown. That was key. So 100% Brock deserved player of the game. I was thinking our running back had more rushing yards, but we spread it around. We spread it around quite a bit there. Trainum, 64 yards. Sumo, 66 yards. Both had a touchdown. Spread the ball around well. We take a look at receiving. Not a lot to look at here. Spread the ball around a lot. Didn't throw the ball too much. No passing touchdowns today. Let's take a look at defensive. Did Walker have any sacks? I do not believe Walker did. Did Walker have any tackles? Walker had 3 assisted, no solo. Only 3 total tackles. They were assisted tackles. 3 for loss and a half sack. So was involved on that sack. Weaver had a sack and a half. And then the huge interception from Maxwell Harrison. And also, wait, it's not showing. There it is. Hardaway. That was amazing. That interception right there changed everything. The fumble. You all remember the fumble that changed a lot of this game. I think they should have challenged it. It was close. Don't get me wrong. It was a bang-bang play. But I still feel like you got to challenge that. In real life, they would have challenged that. I guess they thought there wasn't enough evidence, but I still think they need to have that in the game, that they better challenge that call. What a game. What a game. I can't believe it. And Kentucky is 2-0. Kentucky is 2-0 here in the Ryan Gamer era for University of Kentucky. What a start to the season. We got plenty season left. The test will be next week, of course, when I believe we play Georgia next week. Let's actually take a look at the team schedule and see what we got before we finish out with a little recruiting. We got Georgia next week. That's what I thought. Okay, so the good news is we are at home against Georgia. Georgia lost against Clemson, so they're a little bit frustrated. That actually is probably not on our side. So you have Ohio after that, and then Ole Miss, who's ranked 3 right now. Now, these rankings are going to change a lot. This is a tough schedule. Georgia next, everybody. Georgia next. I'm not afraid of nobody. With the way we're playing right now, we can beat anybody. Let's go into the recruiting and see what we have here. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually reorder this in the order that I want. So let's see here. I think Kenneth Ajayi, I really do want. So having him up towards the top, I think is really good. Trayvon Drayton, I do believe is an important halfback to get, but probably not going to be a high-level starter. We need to move the left tackle above, because this left tackle probably needs to be at the highest priority. Will we get him? Maybe not. It's going to be a fight to get him. We're in the top 5, though, so that's a good sign. Ajayi, we kind of have locked in, right? Ajayi, I don't know if I'm saying his name correctly. And then Drayton, I do think is high, but we want Tim Rooks higher. Tim Rooks, honestly, I would put even above Badushi here. Badushi? Let's just call him Oscar. His first name is Oscar. So Tim Rooks, 100% first. Oscar, second. Ajayi is going to be up there. Drayton up there. Pat Flanders is a huge left-in recruit from Ohio. We're number 3. If we could land him, that's even above Badushi. And you all can let me know. out of these recruits, you all can let me know, who do you want to see on the Kentucky Wildcats more than any of them? You can let me know in a comment down below, and give me your thoughts on recruiting as well. Doesn't mean I'm always gonna be like, oh, I want that player too, but I probably will. Drayton Kumar needs to move down. Kumar is kind of a lower on the list here. He's from Louisville, Kentucky. Remember I said we were gonna get him to save him from Louisville. Keep in mind, I'm just, I just kid. Like, as a Kentucky fan, you don't root for Louisville, right? Just as Louisville fans don't root for Kentucky. We actually have a lot of Louisville fans here in the community as well. Quite a few, actually. So we have quite a few of all teams, honestly, which is pretty awesome. Antoine Craig, middle linebacker from Bowling Green. I do think he's high on the priority. Let's move him above. We're going to keep the quarterback there. And then Antoine for now. And then Drayton. And Tremaine Stack from Louisville, Kentucky, basically only wants to go to the Kentucky Wildcats right now. 5'11", 185 pounds. What speed do we have here? 92 speed, 91 acceleration. That's actually a really good player right there. Okay. I'm probably going to move him above Drayton, but keep him behind that middle linebacker. Probably. Yep. Okay, and then Reese, left tackle. Left tackle is going to be a high priority this season. Good run block. Good run block. Good pass block. Not great awareness, but we can build that. That's a good recruit. These all will kind of be around the same area. Mike Parker, I do believe, will be a great quarterback here. 91 throw power. I think he's going to be a sleeper. I also think Terrence Reese is going to be... It's hard to call him a sleeper, right? Let's move these above Stack, actually. I've changed my mind. They have the green gem there, so that's usually a good sign. Throw power, I think that Mike Parker is going to be a good recruit, but if we get Berryman, none of these, and Ajayi, none of these really matter, right? They matter. They always matter. Devin Bieniemy here. Athlete from Alabama. Good throw power. Could be a possibly good quarterback. 6'5", 190 pounds. Definitely want to have them on our list. Now, more importantly, we need to see where we rank. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we're going to get a lot of 4-star recruits in week A. We can build 4-star recruits, right? We don't have to have only 5-star recruits. That may come back to bite us, but Sanders is going to be great. From Bowling Green, wants to play at Kentucky more than anybody right now, and has almost got it to the top 5. Let's move Sanders up there quite a bit. We've got to get Sanders. I think Sanders is going to be a great tight end. Potentially could start really early for this team. Kyle Cole, Ray Acoin. Definitely want to have him at the top of the list there. I think he's going to be a great running back. This was the running back who I've been looking at, like, wanting every single week, right? 93 speed. I know we're only in week 2, but we had other weeks of recruiting. I'm moving him up the list. We're moving him up the list right there. And where's the tight end who I said you can't coach height? Do you all remember that? Okay, no, Jason Horde, why are you even on our list? No. If you want to go over there to Cincinnati Bearcats, you go on to the Bearcats. We'll look elsewhere. Greg Cook, right guard. We're up there. Oh, Georgia wants him. Okay, if Georgia wants him, we want him, right? Just to play defense, you know? A good recruiting defense makes a good offense recruiting. Yeah. Let's go with that. Storm Livings. We're up there. Could be a really good linebacker. Just trying to stay up to date here. Byron Swaim, right tackle. We do need a right tackle. That's one we need to scout a little bit more and try to influence them our way. We don't have any hours right now, but we will the next week, and we'll scout the start of the next video, spend our hours and move on from there. So Joseph Smoot, athlete, elusive back, tendency. This is the one I said you can't coach height. He basically only wants to go to Kentucky or Ohio State. And from Cleveland, Ohio, I'm telling you, I really think this player is going to be a sleeper. 3-star. They're quick, 86 speed, and 6'6" tight end. This is going to be an automatic sign. Like, they're getting a scholarship. We are recruiting Ty Hodges. I'm telling you, if there's a sleeper, it's this guy right here. Ty Hodges is going to be an elite level tight end for this team in the future. I'm calling it now. Ty Hodges has a future here with the Wildcats. You all can say what you think about this tight end. Do you think he's going to be a sleeper as well? I think we found a 3-star sleeper. Dylan Rowe, good cornerback. Definitely need to keep going after him. But I think I have my top 15 list the way I want it. You know, Hodges is up there, but we're going to get him. Like, we can move him up a little bit just so we remember 15. But all these other 4 stars, of course, we're going to take as well. There's a couple more we need to scout. Wow, that linebacker really doesn't want to go to our school anymore, does he? Louisville's up there. Louisville's up there on that one as well. Yeah, some of these are going to be tough to get. We're down on a... That's going to be a big one. Kyle... No! Oh, no, Louisville. You stay away. I am moving Kendricks way up this list. Louisville, no. You stay away from my Lexington, Kentucky hometown hero. Kyle Kendricks is going to be a Wildcat. In Louisville, you can't take this from us. Louisville, if you take this from us, we already have a rivalry. Please don't take the Lexington, Kentucky recruit. Enos, left tackle, could be a good 3-star athlete. He's one that I've had on my list thinking about. Ricky Addington, what happened to Kentucky on Ricky's list here? Wow. Oh, these are the new ones. Okay, so yeah, these shouldn't like us at all. These are the new ones we added, 28 and beyond. I think we got a good recruiting board, everybody. What do you think? What do you all think? Who's your all's favorites out of all of these? You can let me know who you're feeling is going to be a sleeper or somebody you think will lose. I am worried about the Lexington, Kentucky player. We can't lose out. So let's go ahead and advance a week here. Go to week 3, and then at the start of the next video, of course, we'll do the recruiting for the next week, and then we'll play the game. And here we go. Byron. This is important. Players at risk. Oh, okay. So Jay O'Hearn, our punter, might transfer. Well, that's fine. We'll get another one. That's fine. You leave, we'll get another one from the transfer portal. Wow. Byron has reached his top 3. Are we in it? Yes, we are. Yes, Byron. Right tackle. We lost a cornerback. Colton has reached his top 5. We are number 1 for that tight end. We're going to have a good tight end recruiting class, aren't we? And then Reese reached top 5 schools, and we are number 2 left tackle. And then there's that running back, Ray Aucoin. I don't know. But we're number 1. I do know that. They got top 5. Right guard, top 5. We're number 1. Number 2 on Bieniemy, quarterback. For Keiko, we are number 1. And then look at this, top 5. We are locking in the sleeper pick. I'm telling you, Ty Hodges, I might start right away. No, would we start him over Colton Saunders? Probably not. But we will play him. You better believe it. So we lost Demento. I didn't think we would get Demento, though. Steven Yancey, we are 5th. We just barely made the cut, and we might miss the cut after that. We got to get to 3 now. Stuber, right guard. We are in 5th. And then Smoot has made their top 8. This is somebody we haven't scouted yet. I love recruiting. Like, I love this in the old games, and in this game, we're just scratching the surface on it. It's already amazing, and here we go. Kentucky versus Georgia in Lexington, Kentucky. We take a look here. I just want to see, oh my, look at this. Miller Moss dominated. USC QB Miller Moss says he's thankful after setting a new conference game. Now we'll look at those the next. What I want to know is, what are the Georgia Bulldogs? I just want to see who they beat last week, because I didn't see it. Oh, okay. So they lost to Clemson. Then they played FCS Southeast. So I think they should have won that by more than 24 points. So Florida's struggling right now. Look at Georgia. Not Florida. Georgia's struggling. Georgia plays Kentucky bye week, and then Alabama, Auburn, Mississippi State, Texas, Florida, Ole Miss, Tennessee. I tell you, when you're in the SEC, you got to bring it each and every week. Wow. You got to bring it in a lot of the conferences, but what a tough conference to play in. Thank you all so much for watching this episode to the end. I know these early Dynasty mode episodes are going to be a little bit longer, but I am taking it all in and just enjoying every minute of this game. It's been an 11-year wait, and it's finally here, and this game is fantastic. Thank you all for being a part of it. If you got some enjoyment, make sure you drop that like button, smash that like button, whatever you want to call it. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more, and I have different playlists linked for you in the description. For college football, we have the Dynasty Mode series, we have the Road to Glory Career Mode series, but there is plenty of other sports game career modes here on the channel, past series, and 7 ongoing series, and those other series are not stopping. We got MLB The Show 24, Top Spin, EA PGA Tour, PGA 2K, and a lot of good content here on the channel you can tune into outside of the world of college football. I will see you in the huge Week 3 matchup, Kentucky versus number 6 Georgia. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.